Hi, hello, and today we're going to talk about DB Vape's brand new forged carbon Rayden limited edition mod. As well, I can show you the normal version of this fantastic single battery 21700 box mod. It's something that's oddly enough that it's not in the market, but we'll get straight into it. You'll find out why it's limited edition. It's a forged carbon fiber, proper carbon fiber. But yeah, it's a nice bit of kit. Let's get into it. Let's show you what's in a box. All right, here we are. Here is the DB Vape forged carbon. Comes in a lovely box like this. You've got a little thing here, and then you've got a nice thank you card. USB type C charging there. And then you've got the carbon mod here. Is a full forged carbon. Forged carbon being like when they squish the carbon, it kind of where you get this nice texture from. You can see it's all like sort of swirled in together all the way through. It's 21700. That's your little piece there. You don't need that. You've got your 18650 adapter. Let's pop a battery in there and we can quickly show you this firmware and everything else. There you go. So you have an on-off switch there. You've got USB type C there. And you've got your power button and you've got an up and a down button. Turn it on, you just flick it on the side there and then the chipset will boot up. Is a very straightforward chipset. Just up, down. You can change your profiles, which are soft, normal, and hard or high. You can see it there where it says norm. So you go 1, 2, 3, and you go soft, and you go hard, and you go back to norm. That is pretty much it when it comes to the firmware. You can change the color. You hold the power and the up button, and then you can switch through all of the colors. Really, really simple. Very, very, very nice. Very high quality build. You can just see there. Let's zoom that right in. You can see there, it's forged carbon limited edition, 1 out of 1000. You can see your venting for batteries here. Take about a 30mm on the full diameter of the mod, 900 millimeters tall without your tank on. Really, really nice. But how does it compare to the original one? Well, the weight's a big thing here. With a battery in this, it's not that heavy. This, you can feel the weight. This is the metal variant. This one will be coming later on, but very, very similar. It's just this one's made of forged carbon fiber. So you can imagine the price of manufacturing is a lot higher. This one obviously has got an updated chipset compared to my original one. This was a prototype, so there's not much too different to similar between them. You can kind of see the main thing being the bottom. This has got like a coggy sort of thing, and this is rounded. That's it. That's really the main difference between the two of them and what I've showed before in teasers. Really, really nice. So the main thing here is, how will it perform? Well, we're going to use something that very much everybody should be getting a hold of, which is, well, yeah, the Dead Rabbit Free RTA. I just realized that the color doesn't match up perfectly. It's more like I should have probably picked out a gun metal tank for this, but we'll pop a build on this. The Dead Rabbit, notoriously fantastic for flavor and super easy to build. So yeah, let's give this a bash. Right, there you go. That was a quick build. That's Dead Rabbit Free RTA. This is the newest version, so don't think of your old. This is the 2024 version, whereas like this one here, this is the original version. You can see it's got slightly updated drip tip. But yeah, not that too hard to build, to be brutally honest. And the coils came out to be, well, there were 2 coils of what was in the box, which was 0.37 Clapton coils that come in the box. Man, it is light compared to this one, like the night and day in weight. But yeah, let's give it a puff. It needs to come up. There we go. That is lovely. Absolutely fantastic. If you're wondering what the juice was, it was nasty juice. Bad blood. Black currant. Fantastic. Glad to see those guys have came back. But yeah, there was the build on it, and that is there. I would probably recommend, out of one of anything, I just noticed, go with a gunmetal tank. Because this carbon fiber is more gunmetal-y black than more black. I'm sort of used when it's gunmetal, you know, carbon mods, it's this carbon, you know, black with a bit of carbon. This is actually carbon fiber, so it kind of looks like a grey. It's not a bad thing. At least you know what you're getting. You're getting real carbon fiber. But yeah, let's go up. Let's talk about this a bit more, and I'll give you a rundown. Oh, the specs of the chipset. But yeah, that was a good, nice mod. Nice touch with the gold, by the way. That is spot on. And there you have it. There is DB Vape's carbon fiber, forged carbon fiber mod. I've got the Dead Rabbit RTA, the 2004 edition. It's Dead Rabbit Free. I mean, it's just a classic RTA. I can't say much bad about it, and it's probably the perfect match for this. Fits really, really nicely. I would say I probably should have went with a black, well, a gunmetal one rather than a black one. But we'll give this another bash. It's 55 watts, 0.17 Clapton coil dual build. Just needs more power. Fantabtastic. Excellent flavor. Can't wait for this to come down. Excellent flavor as always with the nasty juice. It's been a while since I've vaped it. It's got that hint of menthol, but the black currant, lovely. Just, oh, so nice. Such a nice e-liquid. Enough of the juice. Let's talk about the mod. So, the Rayden mod. It's made by DB Vape. This one is the limited edition carbon one. It is real carbon fiber. And then you have your metal version, which is this variant. It's a fair bit more weight to that. And how does it perform for other tanks and stuff like that? Well, I did put an MTL tank onto it. I was using the Dead Rabbit 2 MTL on there. Absolutely fine if it's only wattage that you're looking for. Unfortunately, the only downside to the mod is it does not have temperature controls or any of that stuff. It is raw wattage, and you've got soft, normal, and hard profiles, kind of what you would expect for just that sort of chipset. But it would be, yeah, it doesn't have temperature control. It's its only downside. Only thing. Overall feel in the hand, nice fire profile on those default profiles for the soft, medium, and hard. You know, I'll just run it in hard. I want it to be quick firing speed. But yeah, that was it. Talk about the specs of the device. It's 30 diameter. That's the whole mod, is 30 diameter, so you can get a 30mm tank on this. It's going to go in line with the mod. It is 90 centimeters. You do have bypass. What the hell was that noise? You do have a bypass mode on this device as well, and you've got like the little colored themes. The forged carbon is a forged carbon body, aluminium and stainless steel, you know, for things like your internals and stuff like that. It's not all going to be forged carbon. It goes from 5 watts to 100 watts with a variable. For a variable in voltage, it's from 1 volts all the way up to 8 volts, and it's read resistance for low builds and high builds. You're looking at a 0.08 tolerance on the chipset as your lowest build. Your highest tolerance is 3.5 ohms. So you can go pretty low, which is pretty good. So it means that it's not just a cheapo chipset. There's a little bit of thought process put into it. You got your profiles as soft, medium, and hard, and bypass mode, and your wattage mode. It does take an 18650, 21700. Don't know why you would use 18650s, but you've got the option there if that's a preference, or that's the only battery you've got. And the charging, wouldn't recommend it. Never really charge through USB, but the output, well, the input of what the chipset can take is 5 volts and 2 amps. So yeah, there we go. I mean, what do I think? I think it is really nice. It's been a while since there has been a nice single battery 21700 mod that's been out that I have gravitated towards, like with the chipset on the front, and it's nice in the hand and you can just hold it like this. That's what I like. The only downside that I don't like about the device is it doesn't have temperature control. I personally don't use temperature control, but these are things that people use. So I would always say it needs to be there. I would hope that we can maybe see an update. You just update the firmware, you just upload a firmware to it, and then that's it. I like it. If you're gonna ask me when the normal version is coming out, I don't know. It should be soon. Obviously, no prices or anything like that. All I can say is if you're wanting specifically the forged carbon one, try and get one quick. They are only making 1,000, so get in there quick. I mean, you might have to hunt, but you know, I can't really say anything about where to get it, that sort of thing, but they're pretty expensive for the forged one. From my understanding, the normal variant will be at a pretty reasonable price. They just want to go out with something special to start with, to say, look, we're here. And it's a good way to start, in my opinion. Come out with something that's nice, well built, good chipset for wattage users, and yeah, it's just the feel. It's the feel. It's a lot of what I like about a mod is how it feels in the hand, and this feels amazing. Just everything is right about it, even though, you know, it could be doing with I don't know. I mean, my only opinion, the only thing I'm annoyed about is all the colors aren't out yet. So, yeah, there we go. That was DB Vape's forged carbon fiber mod, and I want to thank DB Vape for sending this out for a review, Brian specifically. I really like it. I think that's a fantastic mod for anybody who is a fan of the single battery market. This is excellent, and I was running this with a normal sort of, like, I'll show you. So I was checking to see how it'd look with a 30mm, a bigger tank on there, right? So you've got your Dreadnought on there, which is a bigger tank, right? It doesn't look too bad. It looks quite nice. You know, it's got the Falcon coils, the classics. Fantastic. But there you are. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're just sort of waiting about for all the other limited edition versions of this, or if you're just waiting for the normal, the super normal ones. There is some limited edition ones. You can find some images about there. They look pretty cool, and that's the ones that I'm looking forward to seeing. But yeah, I was Andrew from Vaping 101. That was the Rayden 100, or Rayden, you know, like Raiden as in Mortal Kombat, or Rayden as in Metal Gear Solid. No, it's a Rayden, not Rayden. I don't know. These names are confusing sometimes. Anyway, you know what to do. videos for educational purposes. No links, anything like that. And I always love giving you guys previews of stuff that's to come and stuff that's early as much as I can. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. I've been Andrew, and I will see you in the next video.